What's up guys, another video. Today we're talking about several units again. Just like before, we were talking about units to save for. That one's a little outdated now since some of those units did come over onto the global site now. And some on my Discord, shout out to my Discord link down below, did suggest some video suggestions, so this is one of them. So if you do have video recommendations, suggestions, something you'd want me to cover, go to my Discord. It's a free chat program in the description. Anyways, so we're gonna remember, guys, this is not a tier list. All the units I'm gonna be covering in this video are all equally desirable. You know, all things that I don't know how to say it. Like it's not a list. I mean, it's obviously a list. It's just not a hierarchy list. They're all equally good. All of them are equally good, guys. Not one is better than the other. So with that disclaimer out of the way, here we go. So, first of all, I think number one, I'm gonna go with my boy Squall. Very strong, very strong limit burst damage dealer. So those of you who are using AK Rain on the global side right now, this guy's pretty much the same thing, right? He's just the one thing that's better is that he does not have to rely on limit burst boosts with his cooldowns or stuff like that. So he gets to start right away, use this cooldown, and bam, you're ready to use your limit burst. Well, on turn 3 really, or turn 2 I think. Yeah, turn 2 is when you want to do it. But so turn 1, he has triple cast. I don't know where doesn't show up. I guess he does have triple cast permanently. He has permanent triple cast, so you don't have to unlock it. So just pretend that this is triple cast. So turn 1, triple cast, activate, imbue, doesn't matter which one. Then, no wait, triple cast, cooldown, imbue, doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter which imbue, fire or thunder. And by the way, big fault is that this is not an imbue, despite what it looks like. Not an imbue. So he's a wind attack for no reason. And so you can only choose fire or thunder. Then you use a chaining move. And turn 2, get ready to use your limit burst. Limit burst, chain that down. Turn 3, definitely want to just chain and get your limit burst back up again. And probably use this actually too. Stronger in peril. So yeah. If you've been using K-Rain this whole time, then you're probably very acquainted with limit burst damage dealers, and you're on your way. So if you like Squall like me, I think you're gonna be saving for him. He's really good. By the way, this is a global video. By the way, I'm just using the JP site so I can show you future units. There's a lot of confusion a lot of times when I'm using the JP site when I'm talking about global. People think it's a JP video. No, this is a global video. This is for global players. Although maybe some people that play on JP, you're like, oh, what units are good? I'm gonna show you. So, number 2. Remember guys, this is not a tier list. Syphilis, or Tetra Syphilis. Very strong mage. Permanent triple cast, obviously with Mystic Cross or Chaos Wave Awakened on global. These units really only have triple cast to balance it out, so if they had quad cast to be stupidly broken. If she had triple cast to be stupid, there would be no competition. So she's a mod ramp booster. You need to organize all of her abilities, and A plus B equals Z and stuff like that. So stuff like that. Wind and water damage dealer. There's bird killer. Obviously with her Esper. So a very good mage. Very good mage. Still the strongest mage in the game. She was released several long months ago. And there have been several mages since then. Sarah, Ace, all those kind of mages, and she's still stronger than them. So she's a very good mage for long-term investment, I'd say. Number 3, Christmas Akka. And those of you who have been watching my channel, you know about her by now, but if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel so you can know more about units that I'm using often. So she can imbue 3 elements: ice, earth, and wind, and light. It has some healing capabilities, she has some mitigation capabilities, she has limit burst damage up capabilities, she has attack and magic boost capabilities, she has full stat buff capabilities, and this. Cure, stop, and removal stop, I believe. And 5k HP barrier, and resistances, and immunity to stop. It's pretty crazy how she has all these moves. And she has imperils for the same elements that she imbues. So she's a one woman party. Seriously, I almost said, sorry about that, I didn't mean to say man. Anyways, not much else can be said about her, she's just insane. And she, of course she has the Christmas tree limit burst, which is insane. 5k HP barrier and also 230% full stat buff. Can't beat that. The only person who can beat that technically nearly is Dark Knight Lunith's enhancements. That's the only thing that comes close. So anyways, next, Noel, free to play Dream, at least on the JP side, because you can UOC him, and he has one of the highest bursts in the entire game, period. For a non-summon fest unit, he is on the damage chart, he's up there, guys. For non-UOCable units, it's insane. I'm gonna keep saying this every single time you guys bring this up, or I bring this up. He's in the top charts of damage dealers as a non-summon fest unit. That's really remarkable. It's really remarkable. So his main drawback is that if you do not get his STMR, you have to use a water weapon, which sometimes maybe it's a good thing if you're fighting a boss that does not have resistance to water. Then you don't have to imbue water. But at the same time, you won't be able to use the ice ice imbue because you have a water weapon. So what the normal strategy is, have his STMR, so then you can equip 2 other weapons. Obviously I have this here because I needed water, but the only time you would want to equip his TMR is if you only want to care about water and not ice. There's lots of nice killers, and his burst is on turns 3 and 4. So very strong true dual wield damage dealer. Definitely look forward to getting him if you are on the global side. Very strong. Next, Alexander Charlotte. Another very strong Bash like more like C card. A lot of people say she's like Bosch, and I just said that too, but I think she's a lot more like C card, where you can cover both, but you really only want to be covering for physical because her main stats are for physical, and her limit burst also is mainly for physical because it gives her physical cover, just like her other version, her CG version, where it covers magic with the limit burst. So you want to stick with physical. She's not very strong otherwise with that, and for magic, I don't really use her for magic cover too much. I have Cecil for that. She does have, her usual kit, but just like in the CG version, it's very similar. Mitigations, elemental resistances, stuff like that. And also her main attraction, I think, in my mind, is the 50% AoE machine killer, which is very nice. I usually always bring her for that specifically. So very nice tank. I don't think I have to go into this too much. I think everyone saw this one coming. Riku, amazing breaker, 80% breaks, 75% on-demand breaks at any time with these, and she can dual cast. Mirage, limit burst boost, limit burst rate up boost. AoE re-raise on top of 80% breaks, limit burst 80% breaks, and her breaks last a very long time. Now, you might be disappointed if you're like, oh, she has chaining. Don't worry about the chaining. That part's a failed experiment. She does not have triple cast, so she cannot keep up with other damage dealers. So I never use her to chain. Never ever. She has chaining moves, and it's AT chaining or AMOE on the global side, sorry. Don't worry about the chaining. Anyways, she also has AoE Thunder Imbue, but keep in mind she does not have any way to imperil Thunder. So hopefully you have someone who can do that for you. and a very good HP and MP heal. So very good breaker. One of my favorite characters of all time. And she's very good. Very, very good. I think everyone saw this one coming. Cloud. Another very strong limit burst damage dealer, which is also contending with Squall for the top damage dealing of the game. He's a very strong limit burst damage dealer, but he can also be a finisher. And a remark I'm gonna have to say is, sure, if he had the 6 times cap, his ground chaining would be good, but remember guys, 6 times cap does not work with limit bursts. So, the main source of damage is his limit burst. He has the light and earth imbue and imperils, and he's really strong. Really strong limit burst damage dealer. Not much more can be said for now, but if you haven't seen his limit burst, let's just go ahead and, for people who haven't seen it. Very nice. Sorry, I don't have game sounds on, but it's very cool. Although you usually haven't seen it, there you go. And it's more than it's obviously chaining limit burst, similar to Squall, but it's not as many hits. But it still is very impactful limit burst. Another one I think most people saw coming, Raiden, who I've already done several spotlights on. So if you have not seen Raiden, go ahead and check him out. I already have a Raiden Destroys Everything a while ago, so go ahead and check that out if you want. He has fire and ice imbues, which are very good versus an upcoming FFBE long time in the future for global, but I'm not going to spoil the name, but he is a seasoned character, a boss, basically. I'm not going to spoil it. But anyways, triple cast to start a battle, so what you want to do is do the cooldown, imbue yourself, and imperil for only 100, but his limit burst is very crucial because it has 120, and you get those mod boosts up. So yeah, the unlockable killers you can use your limit burst crystals for, and yeah, very strong brutal wield chainer, but his AMOE frames, obviously since he's Raiden, but I call him Raiden obviously because of, you know, the pun from Mortal Kombat. For anyone who doesn't know why I say Raiden, Odin and Reagan. So yeah, very strong. He's still at the top of the game, by the way. He's still one of the top damage dealers even now. Even with all that other competition, he's still one of the best. So, I wanted to cover one more for this video, and that is Rem. A very strong limit burst damage dealing attacker who is a physical type damage dealer, but she scales off of magic. So, she has 3 imbues. But the thing is, you have to be very careful with which units, what chaining you're using, because she does have 2 chaining frames. Firstly, she has Mystic Cross or Chaos Wave Awakened. And she also has Bolting Strike, which we really need to figure out a name for it because it's not real Bolting Strike, guys. It's technically Bolting Strike, but it's not the same. There's like something going on with that. We need to think of a new name instead of saying Bolting Strike with quotation marks. Get a real name for it. That's all I'm going to say for that. She does have the 6 times cap on like Ace, and it matters a lot because she's actually stronger than Ace on average. It's just that I would prefer to be a healer, which she's a healing DPS, which she can definitely be capable of doing. She has a lot of healing components in her kit. So, with that in mind, guys, did I left anyone out? Please let me know in the comment section, but I think I've covered all the units that I wanted to cover for this video. And maybe there'll be more in an upcoming video in the future. Let me know which one of those units that I covered are you most excited for. Maybe top 3. And if you watched all the way through, type in hashtag upcoming units. Hashtag upcoming units is the keyword for this video. Thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, please consider liking the video, and if you want to support me and my channel, PayPal link will be down below. Appreciate you guys. Peace.